God, this is my copa. Y'all know nothing about this. All my English speaking folks, y'all know nothing about copa, but hey, woo, woo. Tonight is party time for my birthday girl. Hey, shout out to Shamika, you guys. But anyway, enough of the music. Mommy, bonjour. Welcome to A Moment of Truth with Kalita. All right, today's segment is about product knowledge. As you all know, majority of you, and those of you that don't know, I am a licensed beautician, and I used to be an educator. I used to teach cosmetology. So there are some things that I'm not accustomed to and I don't like seeing because of the lack of knowledge that we don't have in our community. A lot of black, African American, Caribbeans, you know, people of color, women of color are losing their hair every day. We are suffering alopecia. We are suffering chemical burn in our scalp because of these uninformed, uneducated, so-called licensed beautician or beautician. I'm not knocking anybody hustle. Please understand, I'm not here to bash anyone. If you are naturally gifted in doing hair, more power to you. My problem is, if you are naturally gifted in doing hair and you're not increasing that gift by going back to school, by going to school, by educating yourself, by getting the proper education, then you are doing more harm than good, okay? Now, yesterday I went to the flea market and I kind of like walking around in the beauty section to see what's the latest style, what's going out there, because currently I'm not working in the industry anymore. But once a stylist, always a stylist, okay? So I sat there and I'm watching this young lady apply a relaxer. And it took, okay, let's just say the cosmetology books and professional stylists know it's 20 minutes. 20 minutes from start to finish, this chemical should be applied to your hair. And this particular young lady took 30 to 45 minutes with a relaxer. And when I say she was slapping that cream of crack in this client hair, she had no mercy. The client ear had chemical. The client neckline had chemical. The client face had chemical. Now, I don't know if they had hair back there somewhere and she needed to get it straight. But anyway, after the 30 to 45 minutes, she said, girl, you're going to be bone straight. You're going to be bald-headed. That's what you're going to be. You ain't going to be bone straight. You're going to be bald-headed. But anyway, like I said, I'm not here to knock anybody hustle. But I'm here to inform you a little bit of product knowledge. We have here two types of relaxer. This is a professional line, the Affirm. And this is a non-professional line, Motion. Motion is a product you find in any beauty supply. This here, you have to be a licensed beautician to get it from a, sales representative that represent the company. The difference between those two products is nothing more than this here, the company back it up. This here, you don't know who or what, and if something goes wrong, you don't have no one to call. As you can see, this paper here, this is what we call an SDS, which is a safety data sheet. You need this for every chemical you have in a salon. Now, this here has a list of what chemical that's in here. This relaxer main ingredients is something we call sodium hydroxide. I'm gonna repeat that, sodium hydroxide. The PhD in the pH in the, I'm saying PhD, the pH in the sodium hydroxide is a scale from 14 and above. That's the highest in any chemical. Now, after every relaxer, you need to have a neutralizer shampoo. I saw this young lady shampoo this woman's hair with a regular shampoo. So that's mean the chemical is still in your hair. The chemical is still working. You may not see it, but the chemical is in your hair. Any water that gets into your hair, you get wet by wind, the chemical is going to be reactivated. Okay? So if you still going like this, you scratching, that's the chemical that's eating your scalp alive. This right here is a neutralizer for this. This right here is a neutralizer for this. Now, when you're dealing with a chemical like this, you have to be very, very careful with what else you put in your hair, because now remember, this chemical has already stripped your hair from its natural layers. And so it's breaking the polypeptide chain. I almost forgot the terminology. I have a long time since I teach. It's breaking the polypeptide chain. So that polypeptide chain is basically the chain that, help your hair to have its natural curve. I don't care how straight your hair is. I don't care how curly your hair is. Everybody has natural curl. Now, when you break the polypeptide chain too much, that's what you end up with, what? Breaking hair. Once a hair is already relaxed, you can't convert that hair because that hair is converted to what we call lengthening blonde. Lengthening blonde is a hair that's completely dead. You can no longer do anything to it. The only thing you can do with it is damage control. Leave-in conditioner, moisturizer, shampoo, moisturizer, conditioner, moisturizer, whatever you want to call it. That's the only thing you can do with it. We're going to leave that alone. Now, once this particular stylist was done with the relaxer, I sit back and I watch her took 2 products, which is a color. It's fine. She took the color out of the tube. This right here, whenever you see a stylist take a color out of the tube and a developer, or take another tube in this format and another type of developer, what that stylist is doing is basically use a permanent color in your hair. I don't care if she said this is a semi-permanent. Semi-permanent don't need to be mixed. Let me repeat that again. Semi-permanent do not need to be mixed. So if your stylist is mixing 2 products, which is a developer and the cream conditioner, or cream relaxer, cream color, she is creating an alkaline color base. And that alkaline color base main ingredient is aniline derivative tint. Aniline derivative tint not mixed with this. You mix this with this at the same day, you'll be lucky if you don't come out like this. You will be lucky if your hair don't just fall out from the sink. And I am dead serious. So now I sit there and I'm watching, I say, ooh, Khalida, you got to get the hell up out of here, because if you say something, this young lady will either curse you out or beat the life out of you. And I'm not going to tolerate either one of them. So I sit back. Now, why did I create this video? I created this video so that you can be informed. As you can see, I am natural, but I'm a licensed beautician. Ain't nothing wrong with anyone that want to relax her. That is your choice. That is the decision that you have made. However, be informed so that you can make the right choices. Be aware so that you can watch what your professional licensed beautician is doing. This here is another form of color. This is a bleach powder. Now, if you got this in your hair, and then you got this in your hair, you don't have that healthy hair no more. Leave it alone. This here is a chemical by itself. Mixed with this and this, or this, you will have damaged hair if you have this, this, and this, all 3 of these products in one hair shaft. Now, there are ways that you can provide the same service to a client. When I do a client hair that's a relaxer, I tell the client come back 2 or 3 weeks later after treatment, I provide the client with one of these, or I provide the client with highlight. There's nothing wrong with that, but there has to be a space of time between that. And you have to know what strength you can use. This is a 30 volume. This is a 20 volume. This is a activated lotion. So that means this activation lotion is much softer than those 2 here. Because the 20 is a volume, the 30 is a volume. The 20 is less strength than the 30. It's all about knowing what it is that you are doing. If you don't know, you can't do better. Stop walking around in these salons paying your money so you can be bald-headed. Be bald-headed like Khalida by choice. I sit my behind down in the barber and I got my hair cut. Chemical didn't burn my hair off. I choose to cut my hair off. Be like that. Don't allow yourself to be bald-headed because of somebody else that's lack of knowledge. And then on top of it, you paying them to completely screw you over. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Miami, bonjour, love you guys. Hopefully this video was very helpful to you guys. Mwah. Bye-bye. Come on, give me my music again. Woo! Yeah, what you know about this? Hey, I love me some music now, my pop. To all my Haitian people, I love you guys. Zo for life.